Salvage divers from the Philippine Coast Guard are continuing dangerous search and recovery operations at the wreck of the Trisha Kirsten 3, which capsized off Basilan in late January. The confirmed death toll has risen to 65, with 14 people still missing. Authorities now estimate there were 293 survivors, though relatives believe the number of missing may be higher due to inaccuracies in the passenger manifest. Over the weekend, divers recovered the body of a crew member from inside the vessel. Identification of victims has become increasingly difficult due to deterioration over time. Divers are searching debris-filled compartments under extremely hazardous conditions, navigating tight spaces with limited air supply. The investigation is ongoing, and more than a dozen public officials have been dismissed for allegedly allowing the operator to run unsafe vessels. Senator Rafi Tulfo has called for murder charges against Ailson Shipping Lines and the Ferry's crew for proceeding with the voyage. Survivors claim the vessel was overloaded, listing before departure, and that some life vest compartments were locked. Early findings from Maritime Industry Authority, Marina, suggest the ferry may indeed have exceeded its rated capacity. Salvors from Donjon Smith successfully refloated and removed the grounded fuel barge Defiant at the entrance to San Juan Harbor, according to the United States Coast Guard. During high tide, crews pumped out the barge's tanks, pressurized them with compressed air to push out water, and used a tug to pull the vessel free. After an initial unsuccessful attempt the day before, the second effort succeeded. The barge was then moved to Pier 16 inside the harbor for further inspection and repairs. The vessel had run aground on February 9th during a severe storm, suffering hull damage after being battered by waves. Although it contained small residual amounts of diesel, environmental impact was assessed as negligible. Salvage teams had sealed and tested 17 compartments before refloating to ensure the operation was carried out safely. Four Seasons I was delivered on February 25th at Fincantieri's Ancona shipyard. It is the first of two ultra-luxury cruise ships ordered by Four Seasons and marks a major development in the growing luxury cruise segment. The 35,040 gross ton ship measures 207 meters in length and accommodates just 222 guests across 95 high-end suites, offering significantly more living space per passenger than typical cruise ships. Amenities include 11 dining venues, a full spa, a marina, and a large stern pool. Suites range from approximately 2,981 to 9,975 square feet and feature modular layouts, with over 100 configuration options, including exclusive loft suites and the forward-deck funnel suite. The vessel is built on an advanced digital architecture powered by AI and real-time data to enhance safety, efficiency, and adaptability. Construction began in July 2024, the ship was launched in January 2025, and its maiden voyage is scheduled for March 20th in the Mediterranean. The project is valued at over €400 million, with a second ship due in 2027 and a third expected by 2030,